The war in Israel continues to hit close to home for some in the Lubbock community. Tonight we are hearing from a Lubbock couple who lived in Israel for 20 years and still have loved ones there in the war zone.
They say they experienced terrorist attacks during their time there, similar to the strikes now on Gaza. KCBD News Channel 11's Natalie Falkenberry joins us in the studio with their story. Natalie.
Well, Karen and Abner, ministers Carol and Ron Cottrell have traveled all over the Middle East, settling in Israel for 2 decades to raise their children. They are now back here in Lubbock, but their daughter Raquel and their 6 grandchildren have spent the last 5 days in and out of a bomb shelter in northern Israel. Tonight, the couple is giving us insight on what life was like prior to those attacks and how hostility can strike overnight.
Horrific scenes to see a country that was just going about their daily business, having a nice day off on a Shabbat, a quiet, restful day, end of their holiday.
Although Carol and Ron Cottrell weren't in Israel when Hamas rained missiles down on Gaza on Saturday, the pair is no stranger to the political tension between Palestine and Israel. Ron served as a photojournalist reporting on the wars in Lebanon.
First confrontation that I experienced with Hamas was a homicide bombing in downtown Jerusalem, and 18 people died, and I wore human body parts home on my clothes, and PTSD began.
Even after some horrifying conflicts with the militants, the Cottrell family says during their time in Israel, it was always clear the tension wasn't between the Palestinians and the Israeli people.
So I think it's important to separate somewhat Hamas from the Palestinian people.
Definitely.
Hamas is a military arm of a terrorist organization funded by Iran.
That's why this is so painful, is because it hurts everybody. The Palestinians are in pain. The Jewish people are in pain because they just want to live life.
Ron and Carol's daughter Raquel is one of those people. Raquel, her husband, and their 6 kids have been in and out of a bomb shelter since the attacks began. The Cottrell family tells us it's a parent's worst fear, but it's one they aren't alone in.
They're starting to send rockets now from the north, as they have been doing in the south. And just yesterday, there was a scramble to run to the bomb shelter. That's just our daughter, you know. But it's every family's concern for their own safety. You know, we're mourning with Israel, as all of the world is right now.
The Cottrell family says they're staying strong in faith and prayer, not only for their daughter, but for all that are under attack in the Holy Lands. Karen and Abner.